Now, a crowd of thousands gathered at Stonehenge today to watch the sun rise and to celebrate the start of the summer solstice. Among the crowds were many pagans, representing one of Britain's fastest-growing spiritual movements. As our religious affairs correspondent Robert Piggott explains, paganism is attracting a new following, while churches struggle to keep their members.
They gathered to watch the sun rise over Stonehenge this morning, as people have done on this spot for 5,000 years. For many pagans, this is a sacred place in which to celebrate the Earth's fertility at the high point of the year. Stonehenge may be the biggest gathering, but all over the country, on hilltops, in forests and in back gardens, thousands more people are marking the solstice. And they're ordinary people with conventional jobs and humdrum lives. Dismissing them as eccentric rebels is becoming increasingly difficult.
Yes, and they're all year-round colour.
Fran Southall and her family run a garden centre. She was once a Roman Catholic, but felt that the church cut her off from the spirituality of the natural world. Only as Druids have the Southalls found a real sense of the divine.
Searching for that spirituality, I found Druidry. It encompasses studying all the elements. We hold all the land and plant life, the animals are all held sacred.
For this is my blood of the new covenant.
For Christianity, people are God's supreme creation. The Spirit is the Holy Spirit, and through its own rituals, the Church dictates how it may be found. But as congregations dwindle, clergy such as Richard Thomas admit that thriving paganism has much to teach an inflexible, dogmatic church.
This is not a faith that is defined by belief. It's a faith that is defined by its rituals. We've seen that today. And of course that enables people to explore their spirituality far more freely, perhaps, than if you're constantly worried, is the bishop going to criticize me for this? Am I believing the right thing?
Pagans believe as they see fit, but they are united by a sensitivity to the Earth's basic elements and its transforming cycle of birth and death.
I'm quite convinced in myself of reincarnation, life after life, you can't destroy energy.
Paganism appeals, among others, to the many people who believe they have a soul, even if they don't believe in God. And pagan ritual is giving increasing numbers of them the freedom to explore it. Robert Piggott, BBC News, Glastonbury.
We'll be back a little later with the latest on the day's headlines.